Greetings everybody. Welcome to another edition of Rasslin with Redbeard, the YouTube show where I, Redbeard, take you to a professional wrestling event somewhere in or around the Carolinas to give you a sense of what it's like to be a fan traveling the highways and byways in pursuit of this great passion that is professional wrestling. As you can see, I have company.
Hi, I'm Jill.
They know who you are. They look forward to seeing you all the time. We're here this evening in Concord, North Carolina, as we're about to travel over to the Cabarrus Event Center for a evening with Ring of Honor Wrestling. And this is the third Ring of Honor show that you and I have attended here together. There were two back around maybe 2010 or 11 that we've gone to. Those were in Charlotte, and if memory serves me correctly, this is the first Ring of Honor event that they have brought to North Carolina in quite some time. I don't think they've been around these parts maybe since then, so it's been maybe upwards of 3 years since they've been in this part of the world, which is kind of a surprise to a lot of people, seeing as how when Ring of Honor got bought out by Sinclair Broadcasting, since Sinclair had several stations in this part of the world, they thought, oh, well, they'll be coming to North Carolina more frequently. Didn't quite work out that way. But nevertheless, this is Ring of Honor's first TV taping of the year. They're going to be bringing a pretty good combination of talent here this evening. I know we've got some of your personal favorites, the Briscoes, who we look forward to.
Yeah, I do like that.
She's a big Briscoes fan. Don't ask me how that happened. This cute little blonde girl likes the Briscoes. Maybe it's the chicken farm room, I don't know. Briscoes will be here. The Young Bucks will be taking on the team of Matt Seidel and ACH. The other two announced matches that we're aware of are the Masada versus Roderick Strong match for the ROH TV title, and Alex Shelley and Frankie Kazarian will be having a match here as well. I know they've been promoting that Jay Lethal will be on the card. They've also been talking up a lot about the Top Prospects tournament that's going to be kicked off here this evening. Not a whole lot of talent that I'm necessarily blown away by in that particular realm. It's with the exception of Jason Kincaid. He's somebody I've been wanting to see live here for a while because he's one of the top up and coming talents on the West Coast, or excuse me, East Coast. But still, should be interesting to see there regardless. And this is a TV taping, so it'll be fun, I'm sure, from a lot of different angles there. But a lot of stuff going on in and around the wrestling world. We were talking on the way up here about the fact that John Cena is currently injured, and people seem to be losing their minds over the fact that so many people in WWE are hurt right now. Of course, we're coming up on WrestleMania season, and it just looks kind of weird, to be honest with you. If you heard a popping noise from the northeast here earlier this week, it was probably the sound of Vince McMahon wrapping Roman Reigns in bubble wrap, because I'm sure he's got to be scared for the rest of these guys. He's not going to have too much to work with in terms of talent to put together a main event in WrestleMania, but be that as it may, that's been one of the big stories of the week. The other one involves some guys who, or at least one guy who was promoted to have been a part of this show, but he's not going to be now, that being AJ Styles. Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, and also the two members of the Bullet Club, that being Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. They're all rumored to have signed WWE contracts. Whether or not they have, some people say yes, some people say no. Who knows? I'm hoping that they did, because it would be great to see that injection of talent come around. And they're needed, to be honest with you, even though AJ Styles is close to 40 years old and his back apparently is in shambles and this, that, and the other, but they still need the talent at this point in time. But that's spurred off a lot of different talk. There was even one story that wound up being just a bit of trolling by ProWrestlingTees.com. Someone asked if they could still get Bullet Club t-shirts from Pro Wrestling Tees, and Pro Wrestling Tees just kind of went along with it on Instagram and said, yeah, WWE owns the Bullet Club license now. And that wasn't true. New Japan still owns that. But you have a lot of stuff that's come out as a result of stories like this, and it turned into a different animal. So, but those are the big stories of the week that we've been paying attention to. But as far as stuff here this evening, I think we're both looking forward to a good night of action. I know I've got a few things that I'm looking forward to. Anything in particular that you're antsy about?
No, just happy to be back at a show with my husband. I haven't been to one in a little while now, maybe since my birthday. We were at one in Orangeburg, I think, around my birthday. That was in September. So it's been a couple months. I haven't really been to that many shows because of our little one. But he's going to be coming with us soon since he's one. And we want to introduce him to the world of wrestling as well. So we're just looking forward to the show and being back out here.
There you go. Yeah, she, that last show in Orangeburg was a fun one. I think I still owe you a night out.
Yes.
Based on that particular experience,
Yes.
though, because it was her birthday, as she mentions, and my idea of a night out and hers varies sometimes, but I've got a few things up my sleeve for how I can make that tour. I think you still had a pretty good time.
I did.
Michael Judas was on that show, and he had some other talent that were there. So Judas was one of the guys who used to be a part of the NWA Charlotte roster, which of course was not too far. The shows were not too far from where we are right now. But yeah, we're looking forward to being able to bring our little boy to these at some point in the future because he has already shown I guess I could say an interest in it because perhaps forcibly by my hand, because it's on TV Monday nights and whatnot. He will watch it very observantly, so we'll hopefully be able to introduce that to him. It's a thing where you hope that he enjoys it, but because of the noise and whatnot, you don't want to make him uncomfortable, obviously. So we'll try here and see how he responds, and then we'll go from there. But that's definitely something that we're all looking forward to as a family here because we both enjoy this. It's obviously a passion of mine. Jill allows me to do these type of things clearly. She is my better half in every way, shape, and form, and it's great to have her on a trip like this because it gives us an opportunity to get out and do something and to enjoy our life together. So it's a great opportunity. We're in a great hotel here, and as we mentioned, in Concord, North Carolina. So we're gonna get our road dust knocked off here, and then head over to the venue, and we'll see what's going on over there. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you here in a little bit. Heath from the Double Dropkick podcast. Heath, you and I have interacted a couple times here up at some of the shows up in the upstate, but you were telling me a moment ago that you got a few things coming up here in regard to Golden Corner and 3-Count Pro Wrestling and others as well. Tell us about those.
Hey, first of all, Robert, thanks for all you do, man. Loved your report of our last 3-Count show. So February 6th, Walhalla High School, we're doing a benefit show for a young lady named Maggie Wells, who's a student at Walhalla. She's fighting cancer. All the ticket proceeds that night go to her family to help with their medical expenses. We're going to have some great matches. Lodi from WCW is going to be there. Just a lot of great guys. And February 27th, we're doing a show at Boiling Springs High School, and a lot of that's still under wraps. There's a lot of announcements coming, but shout out to the students at Boiling Springs are the ones that are putting this show on, and they're raising money for, I think it's called Upstate Outreach, something like that. But they have just done a lot to put this show together. That's going to be a great show. But any kind of wrestling in the Upstate, or in, we're here in Charlotte tonight, Atlanta. Love Ring of Honor, love wrestling with Redbeard. Hey, DoubleDropkick.com. It's a Double Dropkick show. We're on iTunes, Stitcher Radio. We talk about the wrestling you grew up with. We do not do a review of Raw because most of us aren't watching it right now. So we talk about the wrestling we do watch, stuff like Ring of Honor, New Japan, and like Robert does, we talk about independent wrestling. So if you're not supporting independent wrestling, what are you doing?
There you go.
Get out there and support these guys that put their bodies on the line. That's what it's all about. So again, man, thanks to Robert, and we'll see you guys at the matches.
Yes, sir. Heath, we appreciate it. We'll look forward to seeing you down the road there.
Thanks, brother.
All right, folks, there you have it. Our coverage of Ring of Honor's Winter Warriors 2014. As you can tell, the video quality on this particular set has been a little bit weird because we've been bumping back and forth between my cell phone, her cell phone, a camera we don't normally use, and it's just been a little bit different in terms of the whole process there. But it's been good.
Trial and error.
Exactly, trial and error. What did you think of the show?
It was a good show, a little long for me, but maybe that's because I like to go to bed a little bit early now. But overall, the talent was very good. I enjoyed seeing the Briscoes again. They always make me laugh, so I think they're great. Yeah, so it was good.
It was definitely a situation where you get your money's worth here. Show started at 7 p.m. and I'd say it was over a little bit after 11, wasn't it? Yeah, so a solid 4-hour show here, which, considering they take 4 weeks worth of TV, yeah, you definitely got your money's worth, and you got a good combination of the Ring of Honor roster here as well. Pretty much everybody who's anyone on the roster at this point in time was here. Of course, at one point in time, they had been promoting AJ Styles as appearing at this event, and we all know how that has changed here in the past couple of weeks. But at any rate, it was a good show, marathon for sure. Saw a lot of good people here at the event this evening. I think you may have been entertained more so by some of the personalities that we encountered in the crowd there. But the one criticism I'll have for it is that, especially in the main event, you had a display of a style of wrestling to where it's basically no psychology whatsoever. It's almost like I've described it before as like a Mortal Kombat or video game style of match, to where there's no real progression or sense to any of it. They're just basically doing the most crazy thing that you can think of, and at some point it ends. So it is what it is.
Well, and I had never seen the Young Bucks, I don't think, before, and so they like to kick. I guess that's their thing. They like to super kick.
So you'd never been to a super kick party before.
So.
And technically neither could I, but
oh, and I have a new favorite, except I don't call him by his name. I call him Mr. Sparkly Boots.
Otherwise known as Dalton Castle.
I think he is fabulous. And
he's fabulous, all right.
He needs to be at every single show. He was amazing. Him and his boys.
Yep.
The boys.
He really is something else. And his, I don't know if you want to call him his alter ego, but the character that he did in Chikara for a long time, Smooth Sailing Ashley Remington, was one of my favorites here from Chikara for a good long while. So he's really something else.
Well, and he sent me a friend request via Facebook, and yes, I will be accepting that one.
What can you say, folks? It's this crazy, crazy, crazy world of professional wrestling that I have exposed now my wife to again. I'm just glad that she goes along with me and enjoys these type of things, because it's always good to have friends and whatnot, but it's good to have a cute blonde with you occasionally as well. So.
And I did tell my husband this when we were leaving tonight. I will not give him a hard time anymore about wanting to go to shows. If he wants to go, he can go, because this is his guy time, because I get my girl time. So he's probably happy about that. So no more nagging from Jill. Not that I nag very often.
She doesn't nag. She's not a nagger. She's never been a nagger. But it is my thing. I'd say I'm not an outdoorsman. No. I'm not much of anything, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, yes.
I have my family and have a few hobbies, and that's about it. So, but good time. A lot of good people out here this evening. Going to interact with Brad Stutz, Adrian, Joseph, Anwar. A lot of people that we know and appreciate from the scene were here this evening, so it was good to interact with all of them and to be able to hang out together. So that's what I think wrestling is great for in a lot of respects is that it does bring a lot of people together. You can have people who would see eye to eye on nothing else whatsoever, but to be common wrestling fans, it really does transcend a lot of things in terms of life and personalities and whatnot. So, but it is getting on towards 1 a.m. here now, I believe. Yeah, we had supper at Waffle House just down the road here a moment ago. So yeah.
Okay, but before we leave, I just want to say that there was a lot of wonderful people there, and the majority of them had on Clemson stuff. So gotta put in a little word for my Tigers. Go Tigers!
It's like 2 guys.
No, there was more than that.
It was like 2.
No.
2.
Don't hate. Don't hate your Gamecocks didn't make it. Go Tigers!
You see? She says something nice and then this happens. Roll Tide.
No. Roll Tigers.
We're getting to the point where we're silly here now, so we'll go ahead and sign off. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This has been the 21st episode of Rasslin with Redbeard here. Appreciate you guys tuning in once again. If you enjoy the video, please click the like button. If you enjoy the content we have here on the channel, go ahead and click subscribe as well. That way you'll know whenever we've posted something new. Appreciate it. We'll see you down the road.
Bye.